Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Minion Truder, and welcome back to Stellaris, where it's all gone a bit wrong. Remember those happy days when me and the Athari and the Rhino Turtles all joined together to smash the Fanatical Purifiers? Clearly I should have just left some Fanatical Purifiers there and not actually bothered, wiping them out, because they were a good common enemy to stop us hating each other. And now we just kind of all hate each other. Yeah, that's just pretty much where we are at this exact moment in time. We absolutely all despise each other, and an awkward standoff has now formed up. So our old friends, and potentially were going to be enemies, but are now friends again, because they're actually doing pretty well, the Rhino Turtles, me and them are now stuck in a defensive alliance. The Athari, meanwhile, are in a defensive alliance with the Polity of Holfax, who are the dicks among us. And everyone is just randomly throwing down claims against everyone else, because why the bloody hell not, eh? And it is the countdown right now. 2 to 3 years, until basically everyone's non-aggression pacts run out, and everyone potentially decides to immediately declare war on everybody else. Fortunately, our economy is in good shape, which means we can build up, and we've still got a fair bit of fleet we do actually need to fill up in that time, which is very, very fortunate indeed, because yeah, we actually have a fair bit of spare fleet capacity. We can probably hold off against the Athari. But the thing is, no one's going to want to actually be the person who starts the war. Because whoever starts the war, they have to take on 2 empires. Meanwhile, whoever is the defender, they get a friend on their side. But the person they're taking on does not get a friend. Because defensive alliances only trigger if you're attacked. Obviously, they're not proper full alliances. They're just defensive alliances. Hence the name, Defensive Alliance, obviously. So yeah, potentially everyone's going to be too scared to attack because they'll end up outnumbered if they do. So we might accidentally have just kind of triggered the Cold War of space, which isn't really a scenario I want to be involved in. I'd rather, like, get on with conquering and expanding, because down here, this is where the bad stuff lives. Like, a lot of bad stuff lives down here. Like, these guys are getting pretty big. You guys are getting big. And you're kind of slaving despots. Yes. Yes, unfortunately, that is mildly concerning there, yes. Still, not much we can do now other than, yeah, gather in money as fast as we can and just prepare the fleet as well as we can. As for up here, yeah, these guys, if they declare war, and I think they're the most likely to, because they didn't have anywhere else to expand to, they're now out of expansion opportunity, apart from to these 2 systems down here, which might well be occupied by something bad, hard to say. There's the Fossons over here, but they're not even, fond enough of me to actually have a non-aggression pact, never mind potentially going into a war. But maybe, perhaps, if I were to invite them, they'd be up for that. And that would be worth me also being at war with these guys, because then I just play defensively against these guys, and maybe also I could persuade these guys to get involved. And basically, I'm talking about potentially triggering a mass war across the entire north of the galaxy out of some vague desire to hold a small cluster of largely unimportant mining systems. But screw it, that sounds kind of fun. And the Athari Mandate, by the way, are just continuing to slap down claims literally everywhere. So that's mildly concerning. Let's actually spend some energy just clearing out some of this for the time being, giving ourselves a bit more space. YT2 Technology, doing very, very well indeed, to be honest. Yep, research systems giving plus 12% across the board. That is, yeah, not bad at all, actually. There's a good amount of science being produced here right now. Lovely. And speaking of the Raxar, and when I say speaking of, we weren't speaking of them, but yeah, like the Raxar, me and them, we get on just fine. They're not the biggest, most powerful force, albeit they control quite a lot of territory. They hate the bloody Polismus. I hate the Polismus. Everyone hates the Polismus. The Polismus are basically dicks. So we need to get the Polismus out of there. That'll be fine. Because then these guys down here, the Pen lads, they're good. We like them. The Octopus lads are mostly just wanting to be left alone, but they are egalitarian, so they're not exactly bad either. If we could just basically squish the Polismus, then I'd say this side of the galaxy would be a lot safer. Okay, reinforcing and building as fast as we can. We've got traditions available. Only one really to go for. Not a great one, to be honest, but yeah, negative impact on government ethics attraction caused by distance from capital reduced by 50%. Not a big deal for a spiritualist empire, but actually, that last one could be important. I kind of should have rushed that, actually. Fire rate 15% for ships within your borders. That's a massive increase. And shipyard build speed increased by 30% in defensive war. When it says in addition, I assume the original criteria applies. So, okay, That's further evidence for the fact I want to be in a defensive war. But this is going to take... Oh dear. This is going to be slow progress. And sadly, we've lost a governor. I assume that's the governor of just our main worlds over here, which is probably going to... Yep, that's going to have an impact, unfortunately. So, okay. Change that. We've got you governing liberation. Who do we want? Who's good? Oh, it's a good selection of species. I like having a good selection of species. You're eager but have no actual benefits. Food up 10%. Not the best, to be honest, but I will have you because we do indeed need a little bit of food up. And that bonus food will be very useful just for causing bonus growth everywhere else. Fine. Now we've got peace somewhere in the galaxy. Aha, that was the Civil War down here. So what happened in your Civil War in the end? Looks like... Yeah, basically they've managed to knock out half the rebels by the looks of things, but the rebels have still managed to hold on to one planet. Okay, your empire is weird, by the way. You have such a weird empire. You must have so many problems with flipping pirates. Ooh. The Forfossans just declared the polity of Hullfax their rival. Okay. Now that's actually very interesting, because now we have mutual rivals, don't we? Yes. Now we have mutual rivals. Now we could form a defensive pact. Now. You don't presumably have it. No, you don't have a defensive pact. Right, and they like me a lot more because of our mutual rivals. Now that would stop the Hullfax from attacking me, because I don't know how strong you are. You are about equivalent. Okay, that's not nothing. My fleet's okay at this point. So at this exact moment in time, yeah, hang on. My influence is 5.31, and that is including a 0.75 defensive pact. I would say the best thing I could do would be form a defensive pact with these guys right now. Who have you guys even ever been at war with? Have you ever been at war with anybody? Because I don't think you have. Yeah, you know what? It's worth it. It's worth spending the influence, because right now I don't need to be spending influence that fast. Now, with these guys potentially on board... Oh, they're on board. Oh, yes. So now what's going to happen is these guys are going to attack me, and these guys are going to join in that war, and then probably... Oh, there's just going to be a mess. Everyone's going to end up getting dragged into that war sooner or later. Oh, dear. Ah, now, this is interesting. There's just been movement. Thanks to that listening outpost, I've got visibility as to what's going on in these guys' empire. So, right now, about, 3,800 strength is staying where it was. However, 1,700 strength has just broken off and has now moved over towards the west, presumably closer to these here borders. Okay. We're getting closer and closer here. Let's go back to the claims here. Let's see what we do and don't have claimed right now. Because, yeah, what I need claimed, this is going to cost a lot. That is... Actually, that's not so bad, to be honest. Only 100 to actually have a planet off you. It's really not so bad. That's going to be... Oof. Okay. What have we got down here as well? So we need to make sure we've cleared some of this out. All of this is going to be relatively easy because it's all, like, border stuff. So that's going to be, we'll claim that, and we'll claim that. That's all I can afford for now. Do I want to have either of those other worlds? Yeah, let's get that down right there. So we've got more claims down here. We should be able to see into this world, presumably. We should have visibility off some of our ships or what have you. This world is pretty small, to be honest. Pretty small and uninteresting. And we don't need to bring any ducks into our empire just for the sake of it, because, yeah, it's going to be expensive to bring this into the empire. We've got this area right here. You guys are... That's not a particularly interesting world at all. So why are you so miserable? Caretaker... Ah! They did the caretaker inoculations mission. Yeah, they were given some weird injections by the ancient caretakers and decided to do them, and they turned out to be not good. Planet habitability, faction happiness. Okay, what faction is... Ah, you're a religious faction and this is not a religious empire. Fine, gotcha. Yeah, neither of these worlds is really worth taking. Best thing I could do would be, yeah, just basically mop up a load of this, just to basically have it off them, and just compress them, take their mining away from them, and limit the number of entry points they have into my empire. The fewer entry points, the better. It'll be much easier to hold them back that way. Also, I think their fleet is growing, so that's now up to about 6,000 strength. How much do I have? Not enough. Right, we're getting dangerously close to D-Day for that war that might just kick off. So over here in this Singularity Station, we need more things, like now. More defense platforms, more... It's too late to convert that to a Starhold, that's not going to go. Throw down defense platforms now, and as soon as we can, reinforce this fleet. Because I'm concerned that this fleet is going to end up in a war. I mean, I think our fleet's well set up. I did specifically retrofit this fleet to be more effective against their forces, but regardless, I am concerned. What's the exact date here? It's going to be the 21st of June at 2279. If they are itching to get into a war, that is when they do it. Got it. So we've got barely 6 months remaining. Okay. General Security Fleet down here. I literally can't afford to reinforce it. Marvellous. I think that's because the only thing it needs at this point is cruisers. So in which case, yeah, that's probably going to be true. Hang on. Fleet Manager. Let's see, yeah, we're up to what we need there. Let's just basically increase that. Let's just add in a few extra corvettes. That's still within an acceptable fleet capacity, lovely. So in which case, now that's there. Now we can reinforce, at least a little bit. Let's just get a handful of extra ships in. It's February. They might declare war the moment it hits. Like, they have put a lot of claims on us, and that's probably... Yep, that's more. That's more claims. They're basically throwing all their influence at claims, because, of course, they've got nowhere to expand to anymore, so what else would they do? Bloody hell. How's Limitless Potential? Just in case that runs into trouble with pirates. 1,800 strength there. That should be fine. Wait, hang on. Hang the flip on. What am I doing? I'm sitting on energy. Okay. Calm down. Wait a second. First things first, let's just quickly go over to policies and edicts. Is there anything I can do with this here? Ooh, leader experience gain 25%. Consumer goods cost down. That would save a bit of money. Growth speed 20%. No, none of that helps me in a war, unfortunately. But what I can most certainly do is contacts. Where are those traders that make... There we go, Trading Enclave. I need to chat with you guys anyway. Because you need to actually, you know, get light enough by them in order to buy strategic resources, which can be very, very useful indeed. I need minerals. I would like some minerals, and I would like to... Ooh. Well, that's changed. Okay. So at this point, you can't actually just dump all your energy to get minerals in a hurry, which you used to be able to do. Now the traders will only trade... Right, that's not good. Okay. And also, that's backwards. Hang on, I think I was looking at that backwards. Yeah, unfortunately, you used to be able to dump all your excess in order to convert it with these guys, but tragically, now they're not interested in doing that, which I suppose is fair, because it was always too easy to just basically convert a giant pile of one thing you had loads of into a giant pile of something more useful. So, you know what, fair enough. However, let's chat to, say, the Starfish people, because you guys are friendly and rich and don't seem to be at war with anyone, so how about me and you have a nice chat about all of the minerals you're about to give me for some bonus... They are not interested, gotcha. Oh, but here's something interesting. The Romans have got some Teldar crystals. Kinetic weapon damage plus 15%. That will not help me a huge amount, but it might just give me a bit of an edge. Now, they're going to want quite a lot for that. How about some of this lovely energy I've got? I've got all this lovely energy, Roman. Right, they're not interested in all that lovely energy. What are you potentially interested in? Okay, I could give you a research agreement. I could give you comms. I could give you an active sensor link. They're really not interested in that. Okay, how about some food? How much do you value food? surprisingly a large amount, actually. I might be able to buy these Teldar crystals off them for basically a pile of food. And I know I'm going to be sacrificing growth rate, but in all fairness, it's only 3% growth rate. It's not that much. Ah, but over a certain threshold, they don't care anymore. Presumably, because they're at storage capacity. Fine. So then throw in the energy and... Can we get to an agreement for 600 energy for Teldar crystals? How many flipping actual kinetic weapons do I even have on my ships? Because I think I don't actually have... Yeah, this isn't worth it. That's not worth it. Fine. Also, apparently I never bothered to form the mutual protection pact with them. Did you agree to something different? There we go. Now we've done that, and now everyone's dying. Scientist Septimus Cestius. Yes, stop dying. Okay, seriously, everyone chill out for a second. Right, annoyingly, no actual scientists have showed up in the scientist recruitment, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this guy in, and then I'm going to move this guy over to that, because at least then he's got, like, a match to some form of thing. And then the guy who was a genius who should be available, yep, Sparky Genius, he moves up to physics. That now gets up to 48 months away. That slows down the engineering a bit, but at least we've actually got an engineer doing the engineering. You know, while this war's going on, I really ought to actually just get a new planet settled. Just because otherwise, oh yeah, that's a nice planet. That's a nice little world right there. Those are okay, but I can pass. Those are within, yeah, my protectorate. I'll eat them later. Don't worry about that. I remember one of the other worlds was pretty good. Yeah, that world is small, but kind of fun and covered in physics, which is always lovely. But I feel like it's this world over here. That's a sexy little world right there. There's some good science across the board. Yeah, some empty spaces just for some anomalous buildings. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. I might actually just send even more ducks there. Because we've got some good deserty worlds floating around here. What was this one, by the way? Oh, yeah, that was the one I'd already seen before. That one's not that good, to be honest. Okay. Send some ducks there later. Don't do it, like, you know, in a rush. We can send someone over from Limitless Potential. That can stay on that side of the Empire. Doesn't affect this side of the Empire. Now, just be flipping ready here. Because we're coming up on D-Day. Here we go.
Construction complete.
The moment we hit the 21st up there, we can declare war. And the answer is... Okay. They have not declared war immediately. In fact, they have immediately withdrawn their... Wait, hang on. No, that's not your fleet. Sorry, no, they've not withdrawn their fleet. Their fleet is staying exactly where it is. I thought that was their fleet moving elsewhere. Okay. Their fleet, including a very significant number of landing crafts, is here. They are not willing to get involved in this fight. Not immediately, anyway. And they've also got two separate fleets here. Why have they got two separate fleets? The fleets are 3 cruisers, 3 destroyers, 25 corvettes. The other force, meanwhile, is nothing but destroyers and corvettes. Fine. Possibly that's just their fleet limit that they're playing with and struggling with. Okay. So the moment has passed. They are not, you know, in a desperate rush to declare war. Okay. Date number 2, meanwhile, is up here. Date number 2 is up here. That is 28th of November, 2280. Right. While we're waiting on that, Limitless Potential, you should get yourself a new colony on the go. And, ooh, there's all sorts of sexy stuff going on here. Ooh, Paradise Dome. Right. Definitely get yourself a Paradise Dome. Help your bloody selves. Everyone loves a Paradise Dome. So get that underway. But over here, just wait 1 more month. We're going to get a colony ship out, and we'll send that over to, yeah, that world over there, over in the Nodro system. Because that's a nice world. It's not a perfect match, because it's desert, but it's close enough. Also, I like how even though the Athari Empire itself now hates me, all the Athari that actually live in my empire are really, really damn happy. They're thrilled to be here. It's lovely. I feel like that actually should be like a happiness debuff. Like, for certain, maybe ethics or civics or whatever. Like, if you actually have a particular race in your empire, and then you fall out and end up with closed borders and in a rivalry with the actual empire they came from originally, that surely should cause, like, a happiness decrease. But it doesn't seem to. They're just like, yeah, you know what? We live here now. We no longer have any attachment whatsoever to where we came from. But then I suppose technically large numbers of these people are supposed to have, like, you know, grown organically on these planets. These are supposed to be brand new people. So I guess it kind of makes sense. Oh, flip. The Admiral's dead. The actual good Admiral who was supposed to, like, you know, win us the entire cocking war. Right, send over this Admiral, because while he's completely inexperienced, he has Scout, which is very, very useful. So redeploy him, but to the, to the actual Cabbage Slayers, we're gonna need a little bit more yet. Recruit a new general. What do we have? There's, Trickster, which now, they've updated that at some point. Good, that does actually now say sublight speed, combat disengagement chance. And, ooh, it's one of you! You're the guys who arrived as refugees. Marvellous. Fleet logistics. 56. You might not live that long, to be honest. I don't know how long you guys live. But I suppose, actually, you're within my empire, so probably you'll live a little while. Yeah, bring you in. In fact, actually, sublight speed 20, sensor range, sublight speed and disengagement chance. I might actually want to swap them around, because I feel like, actually, Trickster's the better one there. So, yeah, actually, we'll bring you to the main fleet, and, ooh. Okay, hang on. Maybe they don't just instantly travel around anymore. Actually, it's only 10 days. It is only 10 days. Right, you move over to there, and you move over to here. Okay, lovely. So that's all absolutely fine. So everyone's going to be there. And in 10 days, everyone's going to be around. We've got new admirals floating around at this point. It's good. They're good admirals, at least. They've got good traits. They're completely inexperienced. This is going to be their first battle, which I feel like, you know, it's not a good thing, but whatever. Oh, naval capacity up massively. Good, good, good. Now we've got Fleet Academy building. So that is ship starting experience plus 100, naval logistics plus 2. That strikes me as very, very limited. Just plus 2 naval capacity. That's not efficient. That's not efficient. Hydroponics farm is nice, and edicts is... hello. Food output 20%. That's nice. Yeah, I'll take the actual centralized thing. And if I can get up to hyperdrive 3, that would be lovely. So, I've got a theoretical plan here. Just potentially in theory. What if, as their fleet is located over here, what if I was to start building a small third fleet down in this corner of the Empire? And the purpose of that fleet would basically be just to say, hey, remember all these systems that I've actually got claims on? I'd like to go and claim all of them, if you'd be so kind. And then basically we just go, dum 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 dum. They're going to be coming in this direction too, but it's going to take them a while to get to me. Like, their fleet, their entire force is up here. If they try and move up to here, and by the way, I'm totally just going to turn this place into an actual Starholt. That's worth it. And we've also got another peace declaration up here. So that is, yeah, the dicks down here, who are attacking, I believe, attacking Twitter. And, ooh. Okay. Twitter is actually holding on surprisingly well. All things considered. Admittedly, it's... Oh, there's two different...
Construction complete.
Okay, seriously, game. You shouldn't actually allow duplicates of the same symbol. It gets very confusing. So the Ganvius pens... These guys are, yeah, engaged in a war where I think they are... Yeah, they're actually doing... Well, they're not doing great. Their war exhaustion is technically higher than the defenders. Okay, get rid of all of that. We're okay for the time being. Upgrade that to a Starhold. Everything's under control. Because in theory, just in theory, what if these guys didn't declare war on me? It's a bit of a gamble, to be honest. They've got 4,000 strength there, another 1,700 there, a bit more as well, and they are building up. They are definitely building up. So while me and the Athari could go to war, let's just double check whether those guys are about to attack me, because we might be okay. We might be okay. We've got, between the two stations that guard this side of the Empire, excluding, of course, the fact that none of this is guarded, at all. We're only guarding the actual Athari planet and the Northern Frontier outpost to block the rest of the Empire. If they want to come around here and smash all of this, nothing we can do. Speaking of which, we should lay some more claims down. Albeit this is expensive to claim. Right, that's 60. That's literally all we can afford for the time being. Bloody hell. Still, we've got a lot of claims down between those two empires right now. We've got a lot of claims. We really need a claims map. Paradox, please give us a claims map. Limitless potential is presumably, aha, that's ready to go. Good, good, good. And yeah, that's actually a world that's looking pretty nice there. You're growing there. Don't need to worry about that for the time being. You need to be upgraded. That's expensive. Oh, we've got Starfish have moved into the Empire. Hello. What are you? Energy credits. Right, well, no, you're getting over here. Thank you very much indeed. Right. So, that's what they do. Also, it's 2281. And have you guys started moving your fleets? Let's just hang on. Let's just have a little look-see inside your empire right now. These fleets are also not moving. No one is in a desperate rush to declare war. If I could harden my borders around here enough, I think that's what I should do. Right. Station limitless potential. There is a shipyard here and an anchorage. Okay. This is manageable. Also, I really ought to put some trading hubs down. Because, yeah, once you've got those fully upgraded, they're worth about, like, 8 energy each. Because there's a... I think there's a tech or something I haven't taken yet that I could take that boost them from... I think they start at 4. And then the tradition in prosperity gets them to 5.25. Then you get up to 8 with one of the techs. So, you know, they produce a lot of energy. More than solar panels used to. So they are definitely better. But, yeah, if I was to create a new fleet here... That fleet could just basically run for all of this, because none of this is guarded. This is all... Hang on, let's just have a little look-see at it, in fact. Can I see it? Yes, I can. So these stations are... Aha! Because they're basic stations, these stations just have missiles on them. Missiles. Missiles. Have I ever bothered researching any point defense? Because if I were to have bothered researching point defense, I could basically just swing through all of this and take no damage and just move on from station to station. No, I literally have no cocking point defense yet. That's a concern. Okay, don't worry about that. Let's just build ourselves a small force here, over here at limitless potential, and execute this plan. Because if I basically go to war with these guys and then just basically go bum, 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 they respond and immediately deploy their fleet heading in this direction. I can then basically deploy my fleet over towards here. I could actually, presumably, and hopefully, yeah, I could very likely occupy their planet. We've also got ourselves fleet logistics. Good. Well done, Plubglur. Was your name Plubglur? I think your name might be Plubglur. Let's check what your name is. Your name is... Yes! Your name is, sorry, Pubglur. It's a good name. It's an excellent name. So fleet logistics is excellent. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he comes down here. I get over there. Where's my landing fleet? Also, this colony ship is probably just sucking up power. I need to get that on its way. So that heads up over towards Nodro. Marvellous. That's on its way. This fleet here, meanwhile, where's this fleet even based? Why is that at the Northern Frontier Outpost? Okay, that strikes me as, yeah, if we're going to start a war, we're going to start it down here. So, bring that fleet down towards the Singularity to join up with the rest of it. Just bring that down here. That's fine. We could probably do with just a handful more as well. So, over at Lux, yeah. Let's just get a handful more armies trained here. Nothing major and... Lux? Oh, that's Lux Station. Sorry. Always get confused. Right, armies. Yes, we need to get ourselves some assault armies. And obviously the humans who are strong. And that is, yeah, really not much in the way of upkeep. Get 3 more assault armies trained. In fact, actually, let's just train up 5 right here. And, hang on, no, the old armies. Stay where you were, actually. Sorry, I've changed my mind. Just stay at the Northern Frontier Outpost, because we might well need, like, you know, some of you over there, so it's fine. Best to actually have some armies up north, some down south. Trade detail with Apparently we were still trading with the Athari. That was very generous of them to continue trading with us after they locked us out of their borders. And now, unfortunately, that means we lose visibility of this system. We didn't have visibility because it's technically in a nebula. Okay, but where is the nebula and how far does it go? Because that could cause problems for us, actually. Okay, if I were to convert Liberation Station into a listening outpost, that's not going to help much at all. Stick to the plan here. This is a good plan. Yeah, over at Limitless, let's just actually start getting some good quality troops in production here. Just, yeah, one destroyer right there. And then just for safety, Cabbage Slayers, you physically can't actually have any more. Because, yeah, the only thing that fleet needs right now is more cruisers, which I cannot afford. I'll put some more cruisers into the general security fleet, though, just in case. I still don't trust the Athari one little bit. How are we getting on? Yeah, we truly despise each other at this point. Good, good. More peace, by the way. So, yeah, that is the bloody dwarves and the arseholes. Don't see a major change. I think possibly you might have just taken a small amount of territory off the dwarves, but not much. The dwarves certainly took a bit of a battering there. Their fleet power is currently inferior to ours, so that definitely didn't used to be the case. And these guys, also inferior. Fine. So down here, these guys are just battering each other into, well, pretty much weakness all round, which works for me.
Research complete.
What about the killbots, by the way? Those guys are, okay, falling behind technologically, doing okay fleet-wise, but nothing major. And our Star Fortress is ready to go. Lovely, 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 lovely. Ooh, Ripper autocannon. Okay, that does sound kind of hilarious. Yeah, let's get that done. That sounds fun. Ah, election time. Interesting. So, currently, overwhelming favourite is the current ruler, who would get his energy credits, recruiter. Ah, that's why the armies were cheap to recruit. And resilient, so going to be around for a while. 100 years old, but yeah, with all the bonuses we've got to lifespan in the Empire, you should easily live for another 10 years. That shouldn't be a problem. Alternatively, Corvette build cost down, also resilient. Someone just declared war, we'll get to that in a second. Nothing I'm too desperately keen on, to be honest. Champion of the People, happiness plus 5% is nice. I'm willing to let that election play out by itself. Ooh. Okay, the killbots are on the move again. So the killbots have decided to attack. That's the mushrooms. But this time, the mushrooms do not have any assistance from the Romans, because they broke that alliance. And ooh, this is fun. We've got pirates, and obviously, it's in, say, Hoovis. Yeah, it's obviously right there, which is fine. There's no actual fleet defending that right now. Well, actually, there is. We've just trained a new one. They must be dealt with. And when we say they must be dealt with, they're presumably just kind of getting on with things themselves. You guys, maybe get up here out of the way. This is... Actually, the pirates might just be strong enough that I'm a little bit on the concerned side. So what should this fleet look like? Because this here is actually just a small fleet that's going to help with the pirates. And then for the most part, not really be involved much at all. Yeah, introduce just the basic standard class of Corvette. The Interceptor is actually cheaper. But introduce the standard Corvette. Just 10 of those. That should be fine. That is a small force. We don't need a huge amount. It's okay. So let's just get that reinforced right here. So yeah, you guys now reinforce. Have yourselves a... Yeah, go on then. We're swimming in energy. Why not have yourself a leader just for the time being? Anything that would increase your speed would be great, so we need you to move fast. In fact, actually, yeah, I'm going to transfer you guys. I'm going to transfer this person over. I'd like this person to stay with the General Security Fleet, but... This person can come over here, because moving fast would be really useful during this war. And I'd also like you to... Yeah, reinforce soon, but we're training at the minute. So for the time being, the pirate forces are there. They're coming in. 1,900. Those pirates are getting more and more concerning. They're getting a little bit on the concerning side. Also, apparently we never fulfilled the mandate. Sorry, my mistake. So yeah, the mushrooms are probably in trouble. Another blood court just made peace with someone else. That's this blood court. But these guys are doing well, all things considered. These guys are definitely doing well. Yeah, they're technically superior to us. And who actually won here? Re-elected, yeah, current ruler managed to get themselves re-elected. That's fine, just focus on this for the time being.
Station under attack.
Station indeed under attack. But it's got plenty of firepower. Should be fine, and we're getting involved straight away. I really hope this station can hold, by the way. Because we've got plenty of defense platforms here. Plenty of defense platforms, so let's see how we're actually getting on here. If you want to tell us how you're doing, we're just training more ships. Down to 1,600, but I'm down to 1,600. We've got plenty of defense platforms here, who are technically... No, we don't care about the mining platforms. Yeah, we've got 2 defense platforms. We've actually taken a big knot from these bloody pirates, because we removed the fleet, unfortunately, because the fleet was, you know, needed somewhere else. It looks to me like their corvettes are starting to go down. And we've also got... What is that? That is just a destroyer getting involved and starting to bomb everything. This place's shields are down, and we've lost all of the defense platforms. But now it's going to take them quite a long time to... Another fleet's gone missing. Athari are just claiming more and more territory against us. The thing is, what are these guys going to do at this point, aside from probably win? Because I'm a little bit concerned that, yeah, they've still got... They're going to win, aren't they? They're very annoyingly about to win. Okay. This fleet has now just naffed off and is not coming back till December. This place needs to just train anything in a desperate attempt to just stay alive. Oh, balls. Well, this is embarrassing. This was like one of our, you know, one of our actual star holds. You're supposed to hold them. That's kind of the point. Admittedly, these guys are going down too, but their biggest ships at the back are still very much active. And now at this point, yep, there we go. We're firing on their ships. They're firing on my ships as well. I mean, we're probably going to defeat this. Well, I don't know. We might not defeat this, but we'll weaken it enough that something else will. New Corvette spawns in and basically goes just starting to circle around these bastards. Admittedly, these bastards are not in good shape, really. Nope. These ships are just being torn apart. The Corvettes have got nothing. We are going to lose this station. We're going to lose this station, embarrassingly. I'm not sure whether that means it kind of actually will revert to being a star base, or if it will just regenerate in its current form, albeit without any of the advantages. Hello, what's that, by the way? That is... Ooh, that's one of those little guys down south that's just being brought in as an associate. It's the big guys. No, this is dumb. They're dead, unfortunately. The platform is not going to get out in time, so we may as well cancel it just to get the money back. And with that, you are completely screwed. Oh, balls. And they still have 900 strength. So then I'm going to follow up by taking out all of our stuff. Right, well, I guess we have to, well, where's this going to appear? This is going to appear today, apparently.
Mineral extraction platform lost.
Okay, do we know where that is? That's wait, hang on, are you in Krant? Don't be in Krant! That's a very long way away! Oh, balls. Right, so... Apparently, I'm going to have to send part of my fleet halfway across the galaxy just to deal with cocking pirates. Because I thought this area was safe. Okay. I also thought that someone else would have taken this spot by now. But unfortunately, the starfish seem to have no interest whatsoever in expanding. So what I probably should do is just basically, yeah, take that system and not bother fortifying it. Or rather, fortify it really lightly and then fortify properly at limitless potential. Because limitless potential is a true doorstop, and I just need to basically take that system to stop the bloody pirates showing up, because they are more trouble than I figured they were going to be. Right, the Cabbage Slayers divide the fleet in 2. That should give it a strength of, yeah, 1,200 apiece. So that fleet needs to now start heading down to here, and those pirates are just going to keep bumming around and causing problems for me. It's going to take you a bloody long time to get down there, and this leaves these guys completely massively exposed, which I'm not thrilled about at all, but...
Research
oh,
complete.
balling hell, pirates. If the AI is smart, and if it's paying attention, there's a very real possibility they will watch this fleet breaking off, and they'll take this as an opportunity to declare war. And if they do, the existing cabbage slayers, I don't know what the hell we do with them at that point. Also, has the colony ship made it to where it wants to go? Yep. Colony ship has made it to where it wants to go at this point. So, colony ship, set yourselves down right here, please. What is the right spot for you? This would not be terrible. I hate kind of sitting on a 2 spot, to be honest, but a 1-1 isn't really that valuable. Because a 1, yeah, but then this space does nothing. But then this space wouldn't do anything because science doesn't get the benefit either. That's a 2-2, which is nice. Yeah, here. That's absolutely fine. So this here, yeah, this is a, hang on, this is a desert world, isn't it? Yeah, this is a deserty world. As the Khajiit might say, warm sands. Yes, that seems perfect to me. Oh, Hyperdrive 3. That's a good one. And there's some flipping point defense, which we need. Like, I wouldn't mind having shields, but we need to have the ability to have point defense. That's pretty important. It's just going to take a year to do. Let's get that underway. So what's happened so far is, yeah, this place is, it's still a starhold. Good. It is still a starhold. Let's build some extra gun batteries on it. Because that was mildly embarrassing. And I'm also going to throw down a listening post because, yeah, I just like listening posts. I think listening posts are fun. And once we're done there, we might just slap down, yeah, a new defense platform. Didn't exactly do much good last time. How's that fleet doing, by the way? So, yeah, that fleet's come over here. Is it actually being repaired? It doesn't appear to be. I'm not sure it can be. So, yeah, that fleet has come over, trashed some stuff, but is now extremely badly damaged. Now, I believe I've also got, yes, 1 actual construction ship nearby. So, let's just move that back over here and be ready to rebuild the things that we've just lost. Oh, this is interesting. Someone else just showed up here. Hello. Who just... Oh, it's the starfish people. They came to take out the pirates for us. Oh, well, thank you. So that there is the pirates. Okay, hang on. Change of plans. Change of plans here, lads. Right, class 2. Return to the North Frontier Outpost. Class 1, you return to Limitless Potential, and this ship here, just rebuild all the stuff that just got trashed. You can't afford it. That's fine. Just everyone return to where you were. And we've got ourselves a new faction as well. The Defense First Network, advocating for closed borders and non-interference. Okay, that is... right. The Xeno lads, who I'm guessing ceased to exist and have just actually started to exist again. And one pop on... Ooh. The humans. Right, I figured all of them would be on liberation and freedom, but no. Apparently, some of you guys, admittedly, the attraction of this faction is appallingly low, so it's not going to spread. It's fine. And most of my factions are very, very happy. Yes, and my 5 new armies are ready to go as well. Deploy them to the black hole. We do not want the world of Medak, but if we were to invade it and take it, we could force a peace. More flipping claims going down by the bloody Athari. Dear, oh bloody dear. Yeah, the plan is a smash and grab up this spine.
Complete.
When they respond, we do a smash and grab into Medak with our main fleet, and as a result of that, we should be okay. We've got a fair bit of money floating in right now, so just in case they go on the offensive, let's just slap down some extra defense right here, please. Starbase, yeah, let's just put down some extra gun batteries just for safety. Uh-oh. We have a small problem here. So, Spectral Wraith has decided to show up. Fortunately,
System survey complete.
it appears to be naffing off away from us. Good. The Spectral Wraith is dangerously close to our territory right now, but it's just wandering away. It doesn't appear to be attacking us. It's just a giant space jellyfish octopus thing, and it generally makes my skin crawl and I don't want to look at it anymore. Good. It's naffing off towards Terrell. It's not... Wait, what? Didn't you... I swear that you guys used to own that. Because I was annoyed that you blocked me off. If they abandoned... How could you abandon it? Wait, can this thing actually, like, not just knock out, but actively destroy... Ooh. Okay. Is this a moment I want to actually make a play forward? Because... Okay, keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. Because if that thing can actively destroy star bases and knock you out of territory, then, just in theory, if it were to knock them out of Riddithi, that would open up an opportunity for me to get to that megastructure, which does seem kind of cool. Also, are any of these worlds any good? Small and not desperately interesting. Nice. Very nice world. Okay, but not spectacular. But that's sexy. That's a sexy little world. Alien pets and Betharian right there. That's lovely, in fact. I'd love to get my hands on that. Also, a primitive system in here. Okay. Do we know anything about it? No, apparently we didn't bother scanning it while we were passing by. Well, that's just lazy of us. In the Renaissance right now. Gotcha. Right. All fleets merge and... Ooh. The end of the Free Dathakan Alliance. Does anyone remember who they were? Free Dathakan Alliance.
Research complete.
It was these guys. They've just been, yep, they have indeed just been eaten. So that rebellion ended in, sadly, being completely crushed. We've got the tile blockers for that. Fleet command limit up by 20. Max influence from factions +1. And a deep space black site. Ooh, intriguing. Okay. That could be of use. I mean, I think my fleets are big enough at the minute. So probably what I want is, yeah, the living state. Actually, Sacred Nexus. Yeah, Sacred Nexus. And also, apparently everything in the world just happened simultaneously. Peace offer between Twitter and the Ganvius. Attackers, the Ganvius Empire. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it looks to me like very slowly Twitter is being squeezed out of the galaxy there. That is not looking good for Twitter. More research. Oh, Sentinel point defense. Good. Barrier point defense. Do I want to bother? Yeah, why not? There'll be times when that is useful. And the Ganvius Empire actually just entered into defensive pact with Rome. Interesting. So Rome's moved away from the mushrooms. How are the mushrooms doing, by the way? Because, yeah, the mushrooms were at war with the guys. Yeah, actually, not too bad. Looks like it's pretty even. No one really taking any territory from the other. Okay, so my current strength up at the northern frontier is approximately... Yeah, not much. 5,500. The polity of Hullfax is not currently moving, and its fleets are somewhat divided. I believe I could hold out against them. These guys are on the move. In fact, you're heading to... Ooh. Well, this is just perfect. The Spectral Wraith, which appears to have lost about a quarter of its total health in the form of armor, that presumably is not regenerating. I think you can't... No, you're not allowed to actually scan that thing. It's heading to Riddithi. Do I have visibility of Riddithi? No, I don't think I do, unfortunately. Limitless Potential. Weren't you building... Yeah, actually, I should give you a listening post. Wait, I already have. Oh, I am one step ahead of the game here. This is marvellous. Right, in about 30 seconds, we should gain visibility of Riddithi. So let's just speed up time a little bit here. And 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. And, ooh. Looks like it just basically went around the outside of it. Okay. So it's decided to move around there, and then we lose sight of it, because unfortunately it has moved out of sensor range. So, oh, wait. Wait, what? It did indeed. So there are a whole bunch of stations here. This station is abandoned, but once belonged to... Well, what do you do with abandoned stations? Can I just theoretically, just in theory, could I send this guy to... Okay, not fully surveyed. Okay, but this station... Hang on, this station is presumably ready to be... I could get myself out... No! Balls that... Wait, well, Okay, where's that science vessel? Where's the cocking science vessel? There's a science vessel round here somewhere. Get back over here. I need you to flipping go into passive mode. Scan this. There's no space amoeba there. It's probably fine. Actually, just start off with Ridothy. Start off with Ridothy. Everything's going to be fine. Potentially, I might want to start expand. This is not a good time to expand. But I would guess that if they've just expanded out here to take this here ruined Dyson sphere, there is a very real possibility. And also, we can see... Oh, dear. We can see the fleet. Yeah, we can see the Fallen Empire fleet, thanks to that listening outpost. So that is... Ouch. That is a station with 60,000 strength. And there's two fleets with 53,000 apiece. Quite strong for the time being, gotcha. Also, quite a flipping lot of transport fleets, yes, including, ooh, small dark matter deflectors and small neutronium armor, lardy flipping da. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make a play for it. I'm moving out here. I'm going to put a new outpost in say Hoovis, and then we'll just basically move over to Terrell and move towards Ridothy and then Inthor. Now, if, as I believe I saw happen, this guy basically naffed off in this direction, he might naff off in this direction and take Diarum, except if I expand to this direction, there's a good chance he might come over here and murder me at some point. So, oh yeah, there's... I really hope he just decides to come over here. That'd be great. Now, one other very important thing here. Hang on, over to the ship designer. We need ourselves a new design of ship. A new cruiser. Actually, no, we don't need a cruiser. Yeah, actually, these destroyers would do the job very, very nicely indeed. And be a lot cheaper at the same time. In fact, yeah, we could just go for the picket stuff. Fine. Yeah, that just didn't appear until I actually had point defense drone. Good. So let's actually just get... point defense drones across this here type of destroyer. We're creating a new type of destroyer purely basically for the sake of shooting stuff down. So let's just put, screw it, auto cannons and that. Yeah, that sounds fun. This thing basically exists just to shoot down fightercraft, missiles, all the rest of it. That's all it's for. And its job is to basically just get in there and intercept missiles. Yes, that's perfect. And let's keep it nice and simple. This is just the shield class. So its only job is to accompany fleets and protect them. And in fact, we have upgraded combat computers that we can actually plug in across the board. Because yeah, we can just basically get an extra 10% fire rate and evade just immediately on all our ships here. Right, that's a series of small upgrades we're going to actually have to pay for, but they're not massive upgrades. Yeah, we should be able to afford all of this. Upgrade everything. Fleets currently being upgraded. Nice. That should have a good impact on their combat power. In fact, those advanced combat roles should, yeah, significantly increase the firepower of a fair few ships here. You're going up a little bit more slowly. Classis 1. And... actually, we're not seeing much of a difference, but it's probably worthwhile. Right, Fleet 1. Let's just say... what exactly do you look like, by the way? Yeah, what we need inside you is... add another... maybe... oh, blimey. Okay, yeah, 4 is fine, actually. Maybe reduce that to, like, you know, 8. And also just introduce a couple of shield-class destroyers. And that's fine. That's literally all that fleet needs. Just needs to be a small fleet, moves fast, destroys stuff. Admittedly, it would move fast if it had no destroyers in it, because corvettes are so fast on their own these days, and they're slowed down to the speed of the slowest ship. But... it's still going to be worthwhile. Let's just get a few more ships going on in here. And more flipping claims going down. These guys are basically just spending all their influence, because of course they can't expand otherwise, just laying claims on literally everything. And we've got... oh! Hello! Oh dear. This is a little bit earlier than I was thinking this might happen. So... as it turns out, the Verfossens wish to... okay, hold off that for the second. I'm on board, but before we actually say yes, I need to actually get my claims in order. The Verfossens want this to happen, and they want it to happen now. Okay, I need to get my... I need to make sure every claim is down. I don't want any of this. All I want is having the option to claim this stuff. So that's going to be 80, 80, 80, 100. I can't afford all of it, irritatingly. I would like to be able to take one of their stations. That's 100 right there. Okay, let's take this. And we're just going to have to leave that one by itself, unfortunately. So we have no way of taking that one system. So they might have a little bit of, like, isolated territory. Bad luck, unfortunately. Okay. We have got until 2286. Do not rush into an answer here. Okay. 2286. And when exactly at 2286? It is May. Okay. We've got until May. Don't panic. We've got 6 months to build up. This force needs to build up. What are you building? You better be building one of those shield classes, because I could do with, yep, a destroyer shield class. Okay, someone else wants to talk. I'm a bit busy. Seriously. Yeah, research. Great. Research is fantastic. I'm a little bit busy, unfortunately. How's Warm Sands, by the way? Did that ever go down? That probably went down already. Yes, it already is. And it's doing things. And I forgot about it because I was busy. Okay, let's actually get ourselves a... Ooh. Let's get ourselves a gene clinic, because gene clinics are great. You get over there and mind that. Do some sociology and then also genetics, because that's a thing. You get over here and just mind this place. That's absolutely fine. Okay, just don't panic about any of that. Let's just very quickly, before the war begins, make sure the planets are in good enough shape for the time being, because I think they all are. Not perfect, and actually, you know what? That's what you planets can get on with. While I'm doing this, congratulations, clear out, like, all these spots for me. Because that's fine. You just do all of that, because we can afford to do that now. So you guys just get on with that. Clear out some space. Isn't that lovely? Wait for New Year, and then you can have, like, some money when the next round of money comes in. That'll be great. We probably need a bit more energy, to be honest. You guys are good at gathering energy, aren't you? Yeah, remember that. And you guys are doing literally nothing at all. Wait, you guys traditional? No. Ah! It's these guys that are probably causing trouble in terms of actually being, yeah, part of the bloody xenophobe faction. What do we guys need here? You guys natural sociologists, aren't you? No, that was someone else. Continental preference. Have yourselves a mining network. Everyone always needs mining networks. Okay, it's already February. We are going to say yes to this war. We are going to say yes. That's absolutely fine. This fleet needs to be, okay, the general security fleet. Reinforce it as far as we can. Why can I not afford to reinforce it? Because I've got no money. That indeed does make sense. Yes.
Complete.
Okay. Wait until March and then hit that button. This fleet just needs as much as we can throw into it. Okay, right now it's at 5,000 odd. Yeah, here we are. There's February 30th. That bugs me every bloody time. Can't afford to reinforce. Great. Okay, the ship's getting too expensive. What are you claiming? Polity of Halifax is... Oh, Polity of Halifax knows what's going on. They're moving into attack position. Am I ready to resist this? I think possibly it's the Cabbage Slayers that need the reinforcement. That's only 3,200 with a backup of... You know what? Whoever the Huskies are, I don't care at this exact moment in time. We've probably got enough strength to see those guys off. Probably. It's very touch and go. Very much. Northern Frontier. Athari Station is weaker. Probably we want to, in a perfect world, have... That's already actually been upgraded. Northern Frontier. Give Northern Frontier some additional missile batteries. Get that underway. Okay, that's basically all we can do. That is all we can do. Okay. You have actually also managed to make it over here. Right now, Diarum is actually still in possession of these guys, unfortunately. Which is, yeah, a bit of a shame. And also, we're worryingly close. Worryingly close to the bastard. Oh, it's the preserve. Oh, we can see what's in the preserve. Oh, is there anyone in here we haven't seen yet? I don't think we've seen you, the Wasagi. Apparently, you're out there somewhere. As are you. No, hang on. You're from the purple pen people, aren't you? There's a Hugh. No, that's a Roman. Sorry. Technically, that is a Roman whose happiness is at 55%. Marvellous. There's an Athari. Seems like everyone cooperated and handed over their people for the most part. Very, very nice indeed. I do like the preserve. Right, if I could get my hands on the preserve, that'd be marvellous. I like the preserve. It's fun. Right, it's time. It's May. We have to vote yes. We're gonna vote yes on this war. And because, yeah, we are therefore the aggressors. Wait, am I the aggressor? No, it's because the defensive treaty is okay. We are about to kick off a war between me and these bastards. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but here we cocky go.
They're fighting. Stop
Oh dear. So, the Phophosans have declared war on the polity of Halifax. That should immediately pull these guys into a war. And what else do we have here? Yep, fine. So we've joined a joint war there. That's absolutely fine. Hopefully, they won't come and attack us because they've got no real reason to. Not with their entire fleet. Not when these guys apparently want to get involved. By the way, where's your fleet? Your fleet is... Like, would you mind sharing that information with me? I feel like at this point we should actually be fairly open about where our fleets are. Supposedly, I have full sensor range of them. I don't see... Oh, now they've just randomly appeared. Marvellous. I don't know why they weren't there. Oh, don't start with your fleet. Oh, you've got a good fleet, though. That's a good-sized fleet. Okay. Where are they actually going? Hopefully they're going to start moving at some point. Attacking Starbase. Fine. So over here, these guys are now about to start a very, very long journey over to the polity of Halifax territory. Now... Interestingly, these guys don't seem to have been pulled in. Why not? Because you're supposed to have been. Hang on, let's just quickly look at the war here. Enemies, the Athari Mandate, yes. The Athari Mandate is technically supposed to be... Okay, I think we are at war with them, right? Yes, we are indeed at war with them. We are very much at war with them, in which case, it's time to execute the plan. The very potentially not very good plan. And also, just in case, just throw down anything we've got. Seriously, any reinforcements, just get on with it. And the policy of Halifax is allowed to continue laying claims because they're defenders. Right. So, Classis 1... No. This is going to have a name, alright. This here, this is Backstab Fleet. Okay, Backstab Fleet is ready to go. Deploy Backstab Fleet immediately into this territory. Okay, Cabbage Slayers, hold your position and use that listening outpost to just keep an eye on things. We are not in a rush to draw their attention. I am very happy to mostly leave this up to the Phophosans. Okay? Meanwhile, General Security Fleet, be aware. There is a possibility that these guys will be invading soon, and if they do, we will not see it coming because they're coming out of a cocking nebula. But this station is up to 2,200 strong. It is a starhold. We have got over 7,000 strength here. If they want to try and do this at this point, hopefully we can take it. Blimey. Right, the war's underway. Everyone is now at war with each other. Where are the fleets? Why are you guys not moving? I mean, maybe they won't try and invade us. Maybe they'll try and skirt around the outside. And you guys, I can't actually... Oh! Deploying... Oh, no. That's fine. That's fine. I wanted this. Who are you saying, by the way? You are... Oh, dear. Apparently, the Keepers of Knowledge are not keen on me going to war with, like, people. So, this force, let's see how it does here. Because if this force is working as I think it should be working, yes, those missiles are being shot down. All this station has is 2 nukes that it's launching. And I have got point defense shooting the hell out of it. Together with destroyers at the rear firing in plasma. We should be able to basically win this fight pretty much without loss. Because point defense should just take out the missiles. That's it. We've hard countered it. This is oh yeah. Oh yeah. And when I say oh yeah, Small problem. We're not actually in a defensive war. But hopefully maybe we'll get the 15% regardless. And that is an Ascension perk. Right. Galactic Force Projection. Don't need that. Don't worry about it. Sensor Range +2 would be nice. Interstellar Dominion. I didn't take that already? What did I take instead? I took the... Oh, I took Mastery of Nature. I really should have taken Interstellar Dominion. That one's important. Eternal Vigilance. Now, this is intriguing. Star-based damage up by 25%. Defense platform damage up by 25%. Defense platforms up by 5%. Okay, that is intriguing. That's very intriguing, in fact. Okay. What else have we not seen? Ah, Voidborn becomes available. So if I wanted to, I could start building habitats. I think I'm okay for the time being. Okay. What is... I mean, I'm tempted by Executive Vigor, but I can't really afford to do any of the edicts right now. But that one's really cool. That one's really cool. I kind of want to do Eternal Vigilance. That strikes me as really, really nice. Just because, yeah, star-based damage up, defense platforms. Presumably that, like, increases the cap from... Well, right now on my star holds it's 9. Does that mean I can have 14? Yeah, I'm taking it. Screw it. I'm absolutely 100% having that. Right, let's just head over to this station. Go over to defenses. 14! I can have 14 defense platforms! That's ridiculous, and I love it. And, oh, the... firepower just went through the roof. Athari Station is now 3,000. Northern Frontier Station represents 3,600 firepower. Yeah, this was a good time for that, by the way. This was a very good time for that. Meanwhile, back at Everim, oh dear, your stations are just being shot to ribbons, and my fleet is not taking a scratch because I actually prepared for this war. I had a plan. I brought point defense, damn it. And I think you'll find, all of a sudden, your stations are starting to fall apart. And how exactly are you going to respond? I don't know. I don't see your fleet anywhere, though it could just be hidden in the nebula. It probably is hidden in the nebula. Backstab fleet, continue on your way. We have got a plan here. We have got a plan. Right now, the polity of Halifax is not attacking. These guys are going to take... Well, the problem is these guys are going to take literally, like, over a year to get here. By the time these guys actually... Oh, yeah, this is actually... Ooh. Interesting. Because, of course, I can't actually just make peace with just the Athari. This could be interesting. I can help out the war by attacking the Athari, but unless you guys actually get a big win... Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the war has begun. The war has indeed begun. It's all gone to hell. We are all attacking each other now. I'm at war with the Athari. Unfortunately, these guys have not been pulled in. Because, of course, technically, we are the attackers. Or rather, I'm helping out an attacker. So these guys have not been pulled in. Good for you. You stay out of it. Though if you, like, you know, would like to help at some point, feel free to. There'll probably be plenty of Athari territory up for grabs. So if you just want to dive in, go nuts. Please do. Okay. We need to figure out how to win this war and how to settle it. Perfect world, I might be able to, yeah, wait for the Forfossans to clear out some of these fleets. Then I can just actually mop up some of this, and that would just be absolutely beautiful. And if I could also get some of the Athari's mining worlds at the same time, that would be just lovely as well. So, we will see if I can pull that off next time, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Stellaris. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Wait, did people just vote out democracy? Hang on, what have you just done? Oh, go on, let's have the greatest Oktoberfest ever. Yay! Spain and Russia have announced a new alliance as a result of the warmongering of certain Central European countries. Oh, well, excuse me! My leader from now on, no weaklings will stand in the way of this country's path to glory. Oh, God, Germany, not again!